The boulevard is breathing, exhaling the mist of neon and rain, while I'm navigating the blueprints etched in the window pane. I got a slim flute of that pinnacle oregano tucked away, a little piece of the forest to help me finish the day. I strike a match and the spark is a small golden riot before the tip starts glowing, whispering to the quiet. I'm inhaling the cloudberry logic and letting it settle deep, while the rest of the city is practicing the art of sleep. My thoughts are climbing the fire escapes, looking for a view, asking the gargoyles on the roof what they're supposed to do. Why does the air feel like liquid mercury on my skin? And why does the silence feel like a room I've never been in? The humidity is thick, draped like a heavy wool shawl, watching the gray spirits rise up and lean against the wall. The town is a low frequency vibrating in a gravelly tone, counting the seconds till the morning light is shown. Leaning on the indigo, let the skyline do the debating, while the world is rushing, we're out here to just vibrate. Dissecting the geometry of a shadow, how it stretches and bends, like it's trying to find where the sidewalk actually ends. I take another pull of the herbal dialogue and the corners go soft. Suddenly my heavy perspective is floating way up aloft. I see a stray cat looking at me like he knows my credit score, and I'm wondering if he's seen the things I'm looking for. I'm feeling like an old vinyl record that's skipping a beat, caught in a loop of high diff logic and low fidelity heat. Is the asphalt swaying, or am I just sailing on a tar black sea? Checking my watches to see if the hours still agree with me. A quiet grin in my chest because I just stumbled on the truth. The truth is just a tall tale that finally found its youth. The humidity is thick, draped like a heavy wool shawl, watching the gray spirits rise up and lean against the wall. The town is a low frequency vibrating in a gravelly tone, counting the seconds till the morning light is shown. Leaning on the indigo, let the skyline do the debating, while the world is rushing, we're out here just vibrating. The moon is a silver coin, lost in a sofa of clouds, and I'm asking the mailbox why the stars aren't more loud. One last draw, the leafy epiphany, the embers doing a jig before they hit the gutter and tell the shadows to think big. Pondering why the word Chris moves from the back to the front, while I'm out here on a late night philosophical hunt. My appetite is sending a signal, a desperate plea for a snack. Think about a 24-hour diner and never looking back. The street is a long, dark ribbon tied around a secret gift, and I'm just a tiny ember caught in the nocturnal drift, going home with a pace that feels like I'm wading through silk, in a world that feels like the vibes are honey. The moon is made of milk. The humidity is thick, draped like a heavy wool shawl, watching the gray spirits rise up and lean against the wall. The town is a low frequency vibrating in a gravelly tone, counting the seconds till the morning light is shown. Leaning on the indigo, let the skyline do the debating, while the world is rushing, we're out here just vibrating. Keep the tempo steady, don't rush the release, let the haze find its way. City lights looking like a box of spilled jewels on a wet street. I think the skyline is leaning in to hear what I'm saying. Check the pockets, mind, body, spirit, everything accounted for. Smooth night, stay drifted.
Let's work.
The street lights are humming low frequency, buzzing sounds like a refrigerator left on too long. I'm leaning on a wall made of bricks that have seen more history than a library shelf. The humidity is thick, I think I'll unwrap a little greenery. Imported smells like a pine forest, met a citrus tree in a dark alley. I roll it up tight, a little paper baton for a silent conductor. Light the tip and watch the cherry glow like a brake light on a car driving away. The first puff is a ghostly apparition leaving my chest, floating by the fire escape where a stray cat is sizing me up. I'm seeing the city through a kaleidoscope of heavy eyelids. Taxes look like beetles scurrying around, crumbs on a concrete plate. It's the internal monologue where I'm arguing with my own shadow, discussing whether the moon is really just a giant hole in the sky's pocket.
In the night air tastes like static, and
velvet. We're just spinning on a marble, trying not to feel it blow a cloud for the dreamers. Watch the smog turn into art. Losing my mind just to find where the melodies start. Yeah, we're just drifting through the grid, caught between the used to be and whatever we just did.
Yeah, my brain is moving like molasses on the North Pole. When I'm slow and purposeful, I'm thinking about how we park on driveways and drive on parkways. It's absurd, the neighborhood herbalist gave me a bouquet of that Veda underground. Told me that it would allow me to hear the colors and see the bass line in the ground. I am currently on a first name basis with a fire hydrant, trying to explain my theory on why the squirrels are government surveillance. Little giggles percolating from my solar plexus like a bottle of champagne. Trying to remember if I lock the front door or just think about the feeling. The sky's that deep purple that only occurs at 3 a.m. when the night shift workers and the dreamers become the same them. I am 3 inches above the pavement, no gravity, just vibe, avoiding the cracks because my mom's back needs a long life.
And the night air smells like static and velvet. We're just spinning on a marble, trying not to feel it blow a cloud for the dreamers. Watch the smog turn into art. Losing my mind just to figure out where the melody starts. Yeah, we're just drifting through the grid, trying to figure out where we are between the used to be and whatever we just did.
I see a dog being walked by a man that resembles a toasted marshmallow. The dog looks at me, I look at the dog. We share a moment of profound silence. I take another drag on that botanical wisdom. The smoke curls like a question mark. Why do we call them apartments when they're all stuck together? I'm losing myself in a rabbit hole of thoughts on the structural composition of a feather. My hunger is tap dancing on my rib cage, a rib in demand, thinking of a tuggle truck as if it is the promised land that we've been seeking all along. The city is a giant circuit board and I'm just a lost electron, searching for a place to plug into before the light of day is switched on. The incense of the alleyway, exhaust rain in my own garden, begging the universe for a little bit of grace and a general pardon.
And the night air tastes like static and velvet. We're just spinning on a marble, trying not to feel it blow a cloud for the dreamers. Watch the smog turn into art. Losing my mind just to find where the melodies start. Yeah, we're just drifting through the grid, caught between the used to be and whatever we just did.
Yeah, keep it burning, just a slow burn.
Watch the ash fall like gray snow.
City's breathing,
can you hear it?
check the door though, for real. I think I left the stove on. Now we good, just keep drifting.
The pavement exhale, steam from a weary town, while I watch the mercury and the thermometer settle down. I've got a slim one of that timberline essence tucked away, a fragment of the valley to help me navigate the gray. I strike a flint and the spark is a sudden copper glow. Then the tip starts breathing, sketching figures nice and slow. I'm pulling in the evergreen narrative, allowing it to expand, while the rest of the zip code visits a different land. My attention climbs a radio tower, seeking a signal, inquiring from the satellites why the universe is so brittle. Why does the breeze feel like heavy velvet on my palms? And why does the quiet feel like a collection of unspoken songs? The midnight is heavy, draped like a thick denim quilt, watching smoky spirits lean against the framework we built. The district is a low hum, vibrating in a sandpaper key, counting the minutes till the dawn breaks over the sea. Leaning on the indigo, allowing the skyline to explain it. While the world is sleeping, we're out here just remaining. Inquiring about the shadows, the way they stretch and pull, like they find a space between the voids and the full. I'm taking another pull on meadow dialogue, and the lines get blurry. Then my heavy anger flows like a coat of fur. I see a stray dog with his head cocked, as if judging my playlist, wondering if he's a local legend or just a stray atheist. I am starting to feel like an old photograph, turning yellow, trapped in a cycle of high stakes logic of vibration. So mellow is the sidewalk pulsing, or am I rowing on an obsidian lake? I check my pulse just to see if the seconds are really fake. A soft chuckle deep within my ribs, because I trip on a thought. The lesson was just a riddle, and now it's finally. Midnight is heavy, draped over me like a thick denim quilt, watching the spirits of smoke lean against the framework we built. The district is a low hum, a vibration in a sandpaper key, counting the minutes till the dawn breaks over the sea. I lean on the indigo, let the skyline do the explaining. And while the world is sleeping, we're out here just remaining.
moon is a silver button, lost in a coat made tonight. I asked the park bench why the stars are shy with their light. One last pull of floral epiphany, the amber spinning around before they hit the gutter and tell the darkness to begin. I ponder the question of the word crisp as it goes from my throat to my lips. And while I'm out here on a late night internal eclipse, I have a hungry flare, a signal for grease, thinking of a 24-hour kitchen, a moment of peace. The road is a dark ribbon tied around a forgotten box, and I'm just a tiny glowworm picking the nocturnal locks, heading home with a step that feels like walking through oil, in a world that feels good with vibes that are silk and the earth is just soil. Midnight is heavy draped over us like a thick denim quilt, observing the smoky spirits leaning on a framework that we built. The district is a low hum, humming in a sandpaper key, measuring the minutes till the dawn breaks over the sea, leaning in the indigo. Let the skyline do the explaining, and the rest of the world is asleep while we're out here just remaining. Slow. Don't rush the breath, let the vapor rise to the cracks. City lights spilled sequins on a raincoat, wet skyscrapers eavesdropping on my heartbeat. Check the pocket, check the intuition, check the bone, everything's still there. Smooth night, stay drifted all late.